Hi, my name is Eli, and today is going to be reading with Eli on YouTube. Okay, so today we're going to read DogBreath, The Horrible Trouble with the Hally Tosis. There once was a dog named Hally who lived with the Tosis family. Hally Tosis was a very good dog, but she had a big problem. Hally Tosis had horrible breath. Whenever Hally Tosis opened her mouth, horrible things happened. One thing that happens is the wallpaper rips off, the Mona Lisa face changes, and the fish goes bye-bye. When the children took Hally Tosis for a walk, everyone else walked on the other side of the street. Even skunks avoided Hally Tosis. See, you can see the skunks right there and the people on the other side of the street. But the real trouble started one day when Grandma Tosis stopped by for a cup of tea and Hally jumped to say hello. Ew, dog breath on the grandma. Mr. and Mrs. Tosis were not amused. Something has to be done about that smelly dog. See, you can see a breath on the ground of the room. That's how stinky it is. The next day, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis decided to find a new home for Hally. The children knew that the only way they could save the dog was to get rid of the bad breath. So they took Hally Tosis to the top of the mountains that had a breathtaking view. They hoped that the breathtaking view would take Hally's breath away, but it didn't. Even the sun doesn't like the smell of the dog. The children took Hally to a very exciting movie. They hoped that the excitement would leave Hally breathless. I will leave you breathless. That's what the movie is called. But it didn't. Even the movie thinks he stinks. Finally, the children took Hally Tosis to a carnival. They hoped that Hally would lose her breath on the speedy roller coaster. But that idea stunk too. Stunk relates with her breath stinking too. But the plans changed. Hally's bad breath had failed. Now only a miracle could save Hally Tosis. Sadly, the three friends said good night, unaware that a miracle was just on the horizon. Later that night, when everyone was sound asleep, two sneaky burglars crept into the Tosis house. The two burglars were tiptoeing through the dark, quiet rooms when suddenly they came upon the Hally Tosis. Yikes, whispered one burglar. It's a big, mean, scary dog. Oh, don't be silly, whispered the other burglar. That's only a cute little fuzzy puppy. You can see the two burglars right here creeping through the window, and right here too. The two burglars giggled at the sight of such a friendly little dog. That dog couldn't hurt a fly, whispered one burglar. Come her, Poochie Poochie, whispered the other. So Hally Tosis came over to give the burglars a big, nice kiss. What do you think's gonna happen next? Will the bad breath kill them? Will the burglars keep burgling? Will they leave the house? Let's find out. The next morning, the Tosis family woke to find the two burglars passed out cold on their living room floor. So that's what happened. They passed out cold. Passed out means something happened to them, kind of like a heart attack, where they froze and just fell to the ground. It was a miracle, too. The Tosis family got a big reward for turning in the crooks. As soon as Hally Tosis was the most famous crime-fighting dog in the country, in the end, Mr. and Mrs. Tosis changed their minds about finding a new home for Hally. They decided to keep their wonderful watchdog after all. This home is protected by DogBreath. Dun, dun, dun. Because life without Hally Tosis just wouldn't make any sense. Now we're gonna read all about the author. All about the author / illustrator. Dave Pilkey has written and illustrated numbers of popular award-winning books for children. The Adventures of Captain Underpants, which has more than 3 million copies in print, was an American bookseller. Pick the list of a Publisher Weekly Coffee Award winner and the funniest book of the year. DogBreath was awarded the California Young Readers Medal. The Paper Body Boy was chosen as a Caldecott Honor book in the first weeks of publication. The Dave Pilkey also illustrated the IRA CBC Children's Choice Award-winning Dumb Bunny books. He and his dog lived in a ginormous house. Thanks for reading. Thanks for listening. This was Reading with Eli. There will be more videos about me coming out later. I would love to read to you some other time. Thanks for watching. Bye.